After you're done with learning about Korean alphabets, you will have to memorize the vocabularies and learn about the grammars. By combining those two, you will be able to make Korean sentences. For example, I am Ted is 저는 테드예요 in Korean. 저 is the polite version of 나, and 는 is used after a noun to talk about yourself. Ted is the person's name, and 예요 is used to give an explanation or to indicate the characteristic. There are three things that you have to figure out when you're studying Korean grammar. First, you have to know what it means. Second, you have to know what are the forms of the grammar. And lastly, you will have to understand its combination rule. Let's look at this sentence again. 예요 is used to give an explanation or to indicate the characteristic. And this grammar is given in two different forms. The first one is 예요. The other one is 이예요. You will have to figure out which one to use in your sentence. And that is the combination rule. Because you are trying to combine the grammar to Ted and 드 has no ending consonant, you will choose to use 예요. So, I am Ted is 저는 테드예요. In contrast to this example, if we change the name to my name, 지훈, my name ends with an ending consonant. Therefore, you will choose to combine 이예요. I'm 지훈 is 저는 지훈이에요 in Korean. And these kind of combination rules are usually related to whether the last syllable ends with an ending consonant or what is the vowel of the last syllable. Let's also talk about how we can combine a grammar to the verbs or the adjectives. I go to school is 학교에 가요 in Korean. 학교 means school. 에 is the grammar that means to or toward. 가요 is the combination of 가다 and 아요. 가다 is the verb that means to go, and 아요 is the grammar that makes it into the present tense. In Korean, usually the verbs and the adjective will given in their dictionary form, which usually ends with 다. To combine it with a grammar, you will always get rid of 다 first. And then you will try to choose the correct form of the grammar to combine with the rest of the part. For example, to make a verb into the present tense, you will have to choose between 아요, 어요, and 해요. In this case, because 가 contains the vowel 아, you will choose to combine 아요. Then, because 가 and 아, they have a repetitive sound, you will abbreviate them into one syllable, so you will get this verb 가요. And that is how you got I go to school in Korean. 학교에 가요. Every time you see a new sentence in Korean, the first thing you can do is to memorize the meaning of the entire sentence as a chunk. For example, 점심 먹었어요 is did you have lunch in Korean. And then if you want to understand the details of the sentence, try to find out which part of the sentence are the vocabularies and which part of the sentence are grammars. Then try to figure out the meaning in the forms and the combination rule of the grammar. To sum up, after learning about the Korean alphabet, you will have to memorize the vocab and try to understand the grammars. To study the grammars on your own, first you should figure out the meaning of the grammar and what are the different forms of the grammar, and then what is the combination rule related to the grammar. And usually the combination rule is related to whether the last syllable ends with an ending consonant or what is the vowel of the last syllable. In this video, I explained about how you can study Korean grammar by yourself. In the following videos, I will talk more about order of words in a sentence and different types of sentence endings.